Hi, ladies and gentlemen, welcome back again. This is yours truly, number one interpreter for everyone. And right now, we want to interpret for Nnamdi Kanu, Mazen Nnamdi Kanu. This case about Nnamdi Kanu being detained by the Nigerian government. Now, I don't want to go into the legality of, or the matter that caused him to be arrested in the first place, but I'm just going to start from this October 13th, 2022. In this judgment, he was discharged and acquitted of all charges. That's where I want to start. Now, you can argue and debate about why he was arrested in the first place. I'll leave you to do that. But I just want to concentrate on this piece. He was discharged and acquitted by a court of competent jurisdiction in Nigeria, in the country that he was extraordinarily renditioned from Kenya. He's been kept there for 2 years now, since June of 2021 till now. He's been detained for 2 full years. And so I'm going to jump 2022, October 13th, 2022. The Court of Appeal discharged all cases against him, and he's still being held. I am just wondering, this guy is traveling on British passport. Can somebody tag Britain, Rishi Sunak, and the rest of them in that parliament to say what is going on? If this guy was another guy, if this was Boris Johnson that was arrested in a Commonwealth country and put in jail in another Commonwealth country, and judgment came and said, let him go, lose him and let him go, and he's being kept, will they just keep mute? If Rishi Sunak was visiting somewhere, another Commonwealth country, and he was kidnapped and taken to another Commonwealth country for whatever charge, and a court of competent jurisdiction says, lose this guy, let him go, would they just keep mute? I don't know. I'm just wondering. If they picked up anybody, maybe Harry, if they picked up Harry and put him in jail and bring some charges against him. Remember, I'm not talking about whether the charge is right or not. I'm saying they brought up a charge. Court of competent jurisdiction says lose him and let him go. If they keep him there for one more day, would the whole British government keep quiet? I don't know this answer. I'm just wondering, right? I am not going to speak to why they arrested him or what they claimed he did. That's their business. What matters to me is that a court interpreted the situation and says they should let him go. If they charge on him, they should just come up with a charge and put on him. But since October till now, you're talking about November, December, January, February, March, April, May, June, July. 9 months. We have been conceived and born between that time and now. And they're still keeping the guy there. This is an outcry for me. An injustice for one is an injustice for all. We all need to speak up. I mean, like, we are all going to die because that's the point. All of us will die. All of us. The day I found out this several years ago, I had a lot of relief in my heart. All of us will die. In the next 200 years, guess what? Everybody you know will be dead, including yourself. Everybody will be dead. So all of us will die. So we've crossed that line. We are no longer afraid. It doesn't matter what you do, you will die. Even if you're good, you will die. If you're bad, you will die. It doesn't matter. Everybody will die. Abraham, dead. What's his name? Hitler, dead. Anybody you can mention. Lincoln, dead. Isaac, dead. King David, dead. All of them are dead. Muhammad, dead. Everybody that you can, anybody that was ever born will die one day. Everybody will die one day. Yeah, there is a few people that went to heaven alive. Okay, fine. But they are no longer here. That's the point. Everybody will leave this scene one day. So we should all get over our fear of death. Otherwise, I don't know why we're afraid to speak up and speak and stand for the truth. I will not go into the matter, onto the case or legality of his initial arrest or rendition. I don't want to go into that. I'm just speaking to what I'm looking at on the screen right now that says a court of competent jurisdiction has discharged all cases, acquitted. They have discharged and acquitted him of all, not some, but of all charges leveled against him by the government of the country, and ordered his immediate and unconditional release from detention. Immediate and unconditional. Immediate means immediate. And they have kept him there for more than 9 months now. More than 9 months. Yeah, 9 months. What is going on? Can we discuss this in parliament? If he has done something bad, charge him. I will never speak up against you for charging him. But if he has been discharged and acquitted, let him go. This is just too much. I don't understand how we can do this. And if the government of Nigeria don't want to do that, the British government can do something. He is your citizen. And if you guys want him, unless you guys want him to be detained, because if you guys want him released, it is a simple thing. You can send the lowest person there to call the Nigerian government and say, look, release this guy, or your presidents and your political class will not come to hospitals in our country. That's simple. That's simple. Just tell them, remember, you have sickness that you have to go abroad because you can't build a hospital in your own country. Release him, you will not come to hospitals for your health tourism. That's the simple thing you can do. Because the poor people don't have the money to come to your country anyways. It is those political class and the rich ones. It's a simple thing. Use a political solution. Put a weight on them. Hey, let this guy go. He's our citizen. If you think he's done something, let us know. Otherwise, let him go. I just read today, that's why I'm making this video. I just read that a US soldier ventured into North Korea. He was absent without leave. He ventured into North Korea and they detained him there. And US is already making contact to Pyongyang to negotiate for a release of somebody who ventured there on his own. The US already made a contact, but even North Korea is not responding now. Of course, they're going to leverage that, maybe extract something more from the US. But this guy ventured there on his own. He was absent without leave, and he's being detained. US didn't say, well, that serves you right. No. But this is a US citizen. Yeah, we're going to negotiate to have him released. And trust me, if the US is the US, I know, they will get him out. They will do everything to get him out. They will negotiate. They will use political power. They will get the allies. They will do everything to get that guy out of the danger zone. They will do everything because that's what people do for their citizens. Because if everybody if every one of your citizens will die, then what are you doing? Who are you leading? And you can't say, oh, it's just one person. Because a billion is made up of single ones times 1 billion. 8 billion people on earth is made up of single persons times 8 billion. So you can't discount one of them. Anyways, I'm just getting into too much talk on this. But guys, please, let's send this to Parliament. Let the UK Parliament. This is the guy I'm talking about. Let the UK Parliament do something about this, right? Nnamdi's Kanu continued detention based on tribal politics will soon tear Nigeria apart. Lawyer Ejimako. Well, I'm not gonna go into this. I'm just gonna stay on the judgment, right? I'm gonna stay on the judgment. Let's not go into sentiments. Let's stay on the judgment. The judgment is that he has been discharged and acquitted of all charges. Let him go or bring up another charge. That's just it. Because I'm saying, what if it's me? What if it's me? What if someone arrests me and detains me for what I didn't know, or maybe what I did actually? But we went to court and they found out that I was discharged and acquitted. I wasn't guilty. And they say, you know what? We're just going to keep him here. We like him. Even though I don't like them and I don't like to stay with them, they say, hey, we like you. Just stay here. Guys, what if it is you or your best friend or your parent? Because this guy has children, has a wife, doesn't have a mother and father anymore, thanks to this whole brouhaha, because he lost his parents in the midst of all this, and he didn't even go to pay last final respect. This is so disheartening, to be frank. This is so disheartening that people can do this and go home and sleep. If there's a charge remaining, you can draw it out. You can do whatever you want. You can, within the ambit of the law, you can draw it out as long as possible to keep it in detention. But once the judgment is passed and they say release him immediately, I don't know. The court ordered his immediate release. His immediate release. Guys, let's do the right things. Let's have the fear of God, guys. Let's do the right things. All right, share, like, comment. Let me know what you think and feel about this. I just couldn't fathom it, but anyways.